Okay, and do some quick stretching drills. So just the usual couple steps and stretch kick. Just swing your leg up. We'll go 10 times each side. So take your time, relaxed, just to warm up. All right, and after you're done, sideways. You guys know the drill. Same, just like 10 times each side. Okay. Wait up a little bit. No hurry. My camera does this weird thing where it just gets like really bright sometimes. I don't know why it does that. Okay, so next, just basic stepping drill. So 1, 2 forward, 1, 2 back. Okay, and make sure here. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Don't do that. 1, 2 immediately. Try to push right back. So when you're switching directions, make that smooth and fast. So pa 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 pa. Okay. So as soon as when you're switching directions, make it smooth and fast. Okay. 20 times. Take a little breather. Switch sides. Go. let's get back to it. My internet is finally up. I don't know what happened.
All good.
Okay. So next on my plan was actually some kicking drills for once. So just here. By the way, do you guys want to do more kicking, or are you guys like happy with just like doing a bunch of exercises and stuff like I have in the past?
I'm down to kick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same.
sure. So we'll just do a quick kicking drill here. So 1, 2, the usual one here. 50 kicks. So you guys all know what to do, right? So it's here. So kick down, always 1 foot on the ground. Kick, just roundhouse kicks. Okay? Yeah, the reason I've been doing so many kicks recently is because like doing them in the air, it's kind of like just not so great for your knees and everything. And it's kind of, if you're not actually hitting something, it's not quite the same, but we can definitely do some of that. I was planning on doing it. So let's go. 50 kicks. No, 30 kicks, take a break. 30 kicks again. Okay, let's go. So make sure when you're doing this, you're twisting your hips properly, right? And back straight up. Okay, second set, go. Okay, and without further ado, let's move on to the next one. So next one here. So kind of a combination of stepping and kicking. So one side, 1, 2, 3. Other side, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay. So make sure light, always on the balls of your feet, right? As soon as you land, you want to kick, right? Try to not let your heel touch the ground. Just pop, bah, right off, okay? And so jump to one side, this leg. So the leg opposite the side that you jump to, right? So if I'm going to this side, I'm going to kick with this leg first. If I go to this side, kick with this leg first. Okay? So jump to the side, 1, 2, 3, down, up, 1, 2, 3. Everybody understand? Yes?
Could you do that one more time? Demonstrate.
So, feet square, jump to the side, try to stay on the balls of your feet. 1, 2, 3, down, hop, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, making sense? Okay, anybody confused at all? All right, good. So we'll do this 20 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 20 times. Take a break, do it again. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on, Addie. You can kick higher than that. See, this is why we need paddles. Okay, everybody take a break. Okay, so next one, don't worry, it gets harder. So same thing now, but instead of 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, triple. Okay, so the important thing about a triple is it's not like a double where both your legs are in the air at the same time, right? Double, ha ha, right? You see, at that kind of after the first kick, both my legs are in the air, right? For a triple, you gotta think about it more as switch, switch, switch. So like with my hands, hand motion, ha, 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 right? So it's a little slower pace, pa, 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 okay? Ha, 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 as opposed to pa, pa, okay? Okay, so same thing now, just one time, 20 times. Actually, you know what, we'll do 10 times twice, okay? So 1, pa, 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 pa. So same thing as before, but triple instead of 3 stationary kicks. Understand? Yes? Okay, let's go. 10 times twice. Okay, and after you finish, take a couple breaths and get a drink of water. Alrighty. Oh well, looks like Lukian's gonna miss out on some stuff because we're doing some fun drills next. Haha. So this next one, make sure to keep it narrow when you're kicking. So rather than swinging around, straightforward. That way also you don't wreck your room and make it look like somebody robbed you, okay? So here, two slide back, 1, 2, and then 360 roundhouse. So turn to your back side, back foot to your back side like this here, and then very easy, okay? So everybody try quickly. Backside here, keep it up. And then it's just like you're doing a switch kick, right? This is here, just okay? So everybody give it one shot. Yeah, good. Try, if you want to, do it more properly and try to challenge yourself a bit more, try when you're spinning. Don't let this foot touch the ground. So this foot stays up. And kick, okay?
Are you kicking?
Exactly, very good.
Question.
Okay, so now one last thing about this kick. Like I said before, rather than thinking about swinging, think about moving forward, right? So this is a really good showy attack if you know they're gonna move back, right? So I do this, oh look, he's back. So I do this, right? If I'm sparring you here, I go like this, and you like sliding back a lot because you're scared. Then the person goes, slide back. And then you're like, no, I'm just kidding. That wasn't a kick. Now the kick comes. So it's almost like you're chasing somebody, right?
Are you kicking with your left when going towards the right?
It's the front leg that kicks on this kick. No, wrong way.
Other way?
Fighting stance. Okay. Turn to your back side with your left foot.
This way.
Exactly, yeah. And then kick with your right leg.
Okay.
But keep the left foot up. Yep, turn. Keep it, exactly, yeah. But try to make it more of a linear motion, right? So here, I'll show you guys one more time. Not like this. Oh, no, here, forward. Right? That was kind of sloppy, but you understand, right? You really, when you spin, you want to drive that knee forward, okay? You know what? Just to accentuate that, we're going to slide back 3 times, full slide back, and then 360 roundhouse kick, okay? So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So make sure, straight motion. 5 times each side. Take a break between. Okay, let's go. So next thing we're gonna do, still kicking related. but less tiring, I promise you, but it'll hurt. So get a chair, table, or if you're really brave, just thin air. And knee up, knee pointing forward, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So important, don't stick your butt out. So not like this. Straight. Hit hip into it. If that means you can't kick as high, so be it. Okay, knee as high as you can go. Keep it at the same height the whole time. I don't want to see any drifters. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, pump it out, full extensions. Okay? How many do you think is good, Addie?
50?
50? Okay. We'll do 50. If you find your leg hurts a little bit, just drop it down, take a break. Okay, so 50 one side, 50 other side. We'll see how we're feeling after that. Okay, let's go. Wow, we have one flexible person and 4 inflexible people. Anybody want to take a look and guess who the flexible person is? Good job, Christine. Okay, so next one, same thing, but more of a side kick motion. So instead of knee pointing out, knee in, 1, 2, and you're pumping it out, okay? So knee closer to your chest, pump it out 50 times, okay? So take a break, maybe hit your sides here. That's where I'm feeling it. Okay, so we'll go anywhere from 30 to 50. Okay, let's go. Okay, so don't worry too much about power. Oh, my mic was on the whole time. Okay, this is more just getting the motion. Okay, anybody have sore hips now? I forget what that muscle's called, the one on the side of your hip. Good, good. Okay, so the next one, I know the motion is really weird. Doing this kind of thing is really just unique to Taekwondo. Like every time I don't train for a while, I do this and I'm like, oh my God, it hurts so much. But after training a bit, it's fine. It's really weird. I don't know. It's not a very commonly used muscle. But anyway, so next one, gonna be similar variation of this. So one leg, hop, high, medium, high. Hop back, whoo, hop, high, medium, high. Okay? So really flick it out there. Pop, pop, pa. Okay? If your leg just falls down because the side hip muscle thing just can't do it anymore, just listen to it. Just switch sides, okay? But if you think you can get to it, maybe 20 times. Okay? But no shame in stopping early. Who knows? Maybe I will. Okay, let's go. Okay, wait, let's amend it. I don't want to spend all day here. 10 times each side. Okay, just stop. Make sure when you're doing this, keep your foot level with your knee. So not like this, more like this. And it might help to push your back here. So move your back sideways to the back as opposed to like forward like this. So sideways to the back, not foot, not like this, okay? But that's okay. Okay. Everybody good? Yes? Okay, we're gonna hold a vote. How do I do a vote? Can I even do that?
There's polls. Do you see that bar graph on the bottom?
No, I don't see it. Whatever. Okay. So what we're gonna do next, we'll have a vote. So first some water, and then we'll either do stretching or we'll do some upper body strength. So who wants to do stretching? You can type it in the chat, raise your hand. 1, 2. Addie, that's a yes. 3. Okay. And who wants to do upper body strength? Like push-ups and stuff? 1, 2. Actually, I'm fine with either. Stretching feels nice. Okay. Well, it looks like everybody's taking the lazy route today. So we'll do some stretching. So go get a drink of water, come back, and we'll do some stretches. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the first stretch is called sitting down and breathing. It's my favorite. No, okay. So here, first one, toe touches. So down, and rather than touching your toes, try to think about your stomach coming to your thighs. Okay, make sure you're keeping that lower back straight. Okay? And if you can't go any farther, that's okay. I don't think I can touch my toes right now. I have proper technique and form. Okay, so let's go. I'll count. Just breathe, relax, think relaxing, happy thoughts. Don't think about the lockdown that's coming into place on Monday. No, not that. Okay. Okay, and everybody's standing up. So next we're going to do butterfly stretch. Just feet together. Bring them close to you. And try to bring your chest down to your feet. And then once you've got kind of, try to keep your lower back straight. It's a little bit tough, but give it a shot. And then once you're doing that, push your knees down. It's important to be relaxed. Just relax, push your body down, relax, go a little deeper, and just breathe. And everybody's standing up. Okay, I was gonna go back to toe touches, but then I realized how much time we have. So we're gonna do my least favorite stretch in the world right now. Just seated side splits. Oh, it hurts. Okay, so once again, keep your lower back straight. Just try to lean a little bit forward into the stretch. If you're like me, and for some reason, while staying at home is sitting down the whole time, you're now an old man, then you can't go very far. That's okay. I'm just talking at this point. Okay. Deep breaths. Okay, and we got 2 more stretches to go. So first one knee down, other leg out, and try to keep your hips more or less, or try to get your shoulders pretty square and down like this. So just front splits. And again, try to get that stomach onto your thigh. And other side. And up. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming. I hope that was enjoyable. We did a bit more kicks today, so hopefully that was nice. Okay, I'm gonna get going. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Okay.
Oh God. Okay. So if you were here for Peter's drill, remember the one where he had you guys going like high, mid, high? We're gonna do that, but like, okay, if I'm in gallery view, new Zoom won't let me look at myself. Oh God, I have to stare at myself. Okay, so we're just gonna get on the wall. Ugh. Okay. And first of all, we're just gonna start from extension and just up and down, up and down, up and down. And we're gonna do that. Each up, down is 1. We're gonna do that 30 times per leg. Now switch legs. Take a break between if you need, but no more than like 30 seconds. Just stretch out in between if you need it. So we're just gonna just get our hips moving first, okay? Yes, that's good. So try not to let your leg drop all the way down. Keep it at hip level if possible. I don't care how much you move it, even if it's microscopic, as long as you are getting that hip muscle moving. So 30 times per leg, let's go. Good. Okay. Okay. And is everybody done? Finishing up? Good. Okay, so when you're doing this drill, make sure to try to keep your body in as one straight line as possible. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is we're gonna do something similar from the chamber position, out mid, in, up high, in, mid, high. And I don't want you guys rushing like bam, 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 bam. I want it slow and controlled, okay? So each mid, high, mid is 1. We're gonna do that 10 times. But again, I don't want you guys rushing. Take like 2 to 3 seconds per extension if you can. Okay? Sounds good? The next one will be harder, don't worry. And let's go 10 times per leg. Mid, high, mid. If you can, try to connect them without dropping your leg. Mid, high. So when you're doing these, make sure to focus on keeping the movement as smooth as possible. And, okay. Good, good, good. So if you guys practice this on your own, one thing I want to challenge you to do is avoid leaning down too much. Leaning can be good, but what I want to do with this drill is really start working on the ability just to bring your leg up with your body up as possible. A good way to force yourself to practice would be try to do the drill without a wall. So you don't like lean too much or grab the wall for balance. But I think everyone's doing really, really good from what I can see. And I think if everyone's done, let's see, how much time? Okay, one more wall drill. This one's a bit more different. Because what we're gonna do is start with side kick, then shift your body forward into front snap kick, shift back, side kick. Okay? So if you want to try it without a wall, it's just side, shift, front snap, shift, side. Okay? Get used to shifting your body weight on the spot and think of it like you're trying to find a different angle to kick. So each side, front snap, side is 1. Let's try it 6 times, okay? Give it your best shot and try not to fall over. Good, good, good. Finish up, finish up. How are you guys feeling? Was that too much? Too easy? Okay. So I think I'm gonna hand it back over to Alicia now that we're a bit more warmed up. I will spotlight you.
Am I spotlighted? I can't tell.
You're spotlighted.
Oh, okay. So, sorry. So the past few weeks we've been like going over the different like stances and like blocks and all that. So now we're gonna like try to put it all together. Okay. So basically, do you guys remember the stance drill I made? So where you guys start from chin to, can you guys tell me which hand this is? Is this on your left side or your right side?
Right side.
This is on your right side? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's a good thing. Let me just double check. I don't remember which side is the right side. I need to mirror it then. Okay, no wait, it's I need to mirror. Never mind, we're okay. Okay, so here we are going to start from jit and then move into chumbi. You can either have your hands at your waist level or have them relaxed. I prefer to have them here so you can kind of practice for your team when you're blocking and striking. But here's like from chumbi, we go into horse stance. And with the same leg you're gonna move, you're gonna go into, if you would like to, crane stance, tiger stance, walking stance, and back stance, long stance. And then now we're gonna go back in reverse, so starting with back stance, walking stance, tiger stance, crane stance, horse stance, and back to chumbi. Okay, so we're gonna do that, except we're gonna cut out the horse stance and the chumbi stance. We don't really need it right now. So just from chumbi stance, you're gonna go straight into crane stance, tiger stance, walking stance, etc., etc. And then afterwards, once you guys have practiced your stances a little bit, we're going to add some kicks in between. So learning how to move in between stances with kicks. Because it's a different thing to just walk into a stance versus kicking into a stance, because you have to lift and you might lose balance and you might take extra steps in between, but we'll go over all that later. So first just do maybe like twice each leg. So just go, one is all one time, and then when you reverse, that's one, and then do your other leg, and then do the same leg again, and then the other leg. So in total should be 4 times. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions. Walking stance. Back stance. Front stance. Back stance. Stance. Tiger stance. long stance, back stance, walking stance. Just a pro tip. When you guys are doing your stances, all your stances except for maybe walking stance and chumbi stance and taiyat stance should all be the same height, if that makes sense. So I am shifting. I don't know if you guys can see my change in height for this, but if you're going from, let's say, back stance to long stance, you should stay the same height between the two. If I'm going, for example, from a crane stance to a, I'm moving up, crane stance to a tiger stance, your height shouldn't change. Same thing into a walking long stance, your height shouldn't change. The only time it would probably change is if you would go up into a walking stance, and then you would have to drop down for a back stance, for a long stance. Okay. An example where you would see this in a pattern where it's really noticeable is probably, let's say, when you're a black belt, you learn a pattern, kumgan. So here it goes 1, 2, 3. Although you can't see it, when I'm doing my stances, I should never change height. Okay, there shouldn't be any 1, 2, 3. If you're just walking from stance to stance. Okay? Yeah, good. Okay. But that only applies when walking from stance to stance. When you are kicking from going one stance to another, you have to change your height. You can't just stay from one stance and try to kick from here and then stay the same height. It's not gonna work. So we'll start from, let's say, walking stance. And does everybody have room to kick? Yes? No? Just like one kick. You guys don't need like room to do like 540 tornadoes, honestly. Everybody has space to do like one kick? Yeah? Okay, cool. So from here, we're gonna start from walking stance. And from walking stance, we're gonna kick and then land in another walking stance, okay? So when you kick, one thing, so we don't really need to worry about the height change right now, but when you're kicking, what's important is that you don't take an extra step when you're kicking. If that makes sense. So here, you start 1, kick, land 2. Okay? So with my other leg, 1, 2, 3. Okay? So you have to kind of be balanced here. And if you need to, you can break it down step by step. So 1, knee up, kick, and down. And then move back. Same thing with your leg. 1, knee up, kick, and down. Okay? So we'll just do it from walking stance into another walking stance. Maybe just 3 times each leg, okay? For this, just work on keeping your balance and keeping it as just kick, down. Don't take an extra step and then kick, and don't kick and then adjust afterwards. Okay, try to do stable, kick, land stable. And if you don't know what to do with your hands when you kick, there are different variations of what you can do with your hands, as long as you don't leave them out. So you can leave them at your side in a chamber position. I like to put them on my stomach and have them tucked in, but that's entirely up to you guys, okay? guys are done. Everybody's good? Oh, no. Forgot to put one. Okay. Everybody's good? Okay. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. So now we're gonna go from a walking stance into a long stance. So here, you can't just kick and then place your foot down right in front of you. You have to kick and keep your balance and lunge forward into your forward/long stance. Okay? So we'll start from walking stance, kick, long stance. And if you guys want to add something to it, maybe like after like 1 or 2 tries, you can add some blocks to it. So we can start with, for example, low block, kick, touch. Okay? So if I do left foot in front, left hand low block, right foot kick, right hand touch. Okay? And then same thing with the opposite side. So same thing, we'll do that like 3 times each side, just getting used to it. And if you are doing the punch, making sure that you step, block at the same time, kick, land, and strike at the same time. Or sorry, long stance, land, and strike. 1, 2 at the same time. Okay? Making sure it's landing at the same time. So that's why maybe it would be better if you don't really like have the control of your life just yet to go at the same time to hold for this, but you can do it also step by step. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Is everybody okay with that? Yeah, good. Okay, we're gonna try one more with front kick, and then wait. Let me just double check the time to make sure I'm not going over time. Okay. We'll do it with one more front kick, and then we can try some with side kick, and then we'll like try it in our practice. Is that okay? Okay. So from here, we'll start with long stance. Okay. We'll go from long stance into another long stance with a kick in between. Because hardly, I think, from my memory, correct me if I'm wrong, you'll ever go from a back stance into a front kick. Actually, no, that's a lie. Actually, no, that's not a lie. You will fall it up. Okay, you will go into one, but you won't land forward into one. Does that make sense? Okay. There's like a few examples where you would use a back stance and a front kick, but I think mostly back stances you end up from side kick because just of the angle of the feet is like more comfortable and it looks a lot nicer. But I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Don't quote me on that. So from here we'll go from long stance to long stance because it's like more common in like Poomsae. So we'll go from long stance 1. You guys can do it low block for this again, or if you want to feel more advanced, you can go from here. UTTO, we're 1, 2, and kick, land, cross punch. So it's long stance 1. From here, I'll do a little low block so you guys can see better. And from here, you have to kick, come down, going to go from down, up, down. Okay? So try that maybe 3 or 4 times with each leg. And you're shifting from long stance kick to another long stance. Just making sure when you're kicking, just because you're blocking, your hands still have to come in when you kick, okay? They come in either here or they can come in here. It's up to you, whatever's more comfortable. As long as they're in and not beside you. Is everybody done? Oh, it's not. It's okay, continue. Finish up. We'll try one more with side kick. Okay. We'll try one more with side kick. I will take this one from, let's do take side down. So here we're gonna start from long stance. Okay. So this one's gonna require 2 side kicks. You're going to have to, from long forward stance, left long stance, side kick 1, and down, side kick 2, down, but on the second down, sorry, my bad, has to land into a back stance, okay? So this is a more controlled one than actually trying to land into the stance, because if you can control your leg really well for this one, I think it'll be a lot easier for you to kind of land into your stance. Does that make sense? So try this one slowly first. So start from right leg in front, long stance, or forward stance. And from here, you're going to keep your hands tucked in so you can keep them tucked to your side. So side 1 and then side 2, you can keep them tucked onto one side here like this. It's up to you. Or tuck your sides here. Just make sure your hands are tucked in. And making sure that when you're kicking, you're landing controlled. Try not to hop extra and control where your leg is going. So extend, retract, down. Extend, retract, down into long stance. Okay? So we'll try this one a little bit more because it requires 2 kicks and a little bit more attention. So try maybe like 4 to 5 on each leg. Whatever, or sorry, just try 8 in general because I only want you guys to do one side for this because there's 2 kicks, okay? So just start right leg in front and here side kick 1, down, and side kick 2, land in back stance. Okay, now we're going to reset by moving back into a long stance. Good. And from here, and keep going, maybe like 7 or 8 times until you get good balance with it. Like try to stay stable. Okay. And 1, down, 2, guys want. You guys don't have to. Instead of back stance, you can go from a long stance. For example, in pedal or down. So head lock one, and side kick, and landing into a long stance with an elbow strike. Okay? So, but for now, if you guys aren't like have no idea what that is, just focus on the first one I showed you. Forward stance and side kick one, down, side kick two, back stance. Okay? Making sure that you control your leg and not your leg control you. And maybe when we break out, we can go over a particular pattern that goes over both front kick and side kick. Okay? Cool, cool, cool. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Although, try to keep your hands in. Your back hand is still dropping behind you when you kick. So try to keep it at your side. Okay?
Thanks. Yeah.
Okay. Good control. Oh, Christina, you okay? Okay. Okay. And once you guys are done, we will split up. Are you guys all good? Good? Okay.
Breakout rooms are very interesting, especially once you let everybody join. Okay, 태극사장. So, with the three of you, you guys were mostly fine from what I saw. One of the biggest things I see with moving from kick to stance, but especially from kick to stance, is the part where like you go boom and then you let your leg drag you down. That was me during tournaments. I remember doing Koryo, doing the and then like I'm doing like and then I'm tired from sparring earlier. My legs already like bringing me down, so my stance was way off. So what I want us to do, okay, is just go from side kick, hold it in, hold it down. Okay, so we're really breaking it down to each individual step. Okay, so at every single step of the way, I know we're tired, but I don't want to see any wobbles. Okay, so it's just gonna be up, hold, out, hold, in, hold. I wobbled a little, that's okay. In, hold, down, up, hold, out, hold, in, hold, down. Okay? I will be watching. I will also be practicing. How do I full screen? Oh, there we go. Let's see. Good, good, good. Christine, don't overthink, right? Your body knows what to do. Just kick and just focus on tightening your core. Good. And see, much better. I'll pretend I didn't see that. That's okay. Okay. All right. So everyone on your feet, and let's just stretch it out a bit. So just take a couple steps on the spot. Rising kick, nice and slow. Just don't fall over. Stretch your hamstrings. Why am I spotlit? Right, and then if you want, stretch it backwards, bring your leg up back. Just keep moving, keep stretching. Boom. Boom. Okay, and let's bring our knees in, rotating in. Big circle. If you have space, then just do crescent kick. I don't have space at all. So you can just really stretch out. Okay, and once we're all good, let's stretch inside to outside. Big circle again. Oh, I can hear my hips creaking. I'm getting old. Okay. And if we're all good here, let's stand hands together, feet together. Hands linked, fingers linked. Stretch above your head. Deep breath. And as you release, stretch down. And try to touch your ankles with your hands and hold it for a little bit. Come back up. One more time, deep breath. And out and down. And up. And feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart. And we're gonna stretch over to one side. I don't know if anyone heard my back popping. And over to the other side. And up. And shake it all out. Probably a good idea to stretch more on your own time every single day, because we totally all do that, right? I hope you all stretch every day. Can I remove my own spotlight? Okay. So, thanks for coming, y'all. Alicia,